Geek Cross. Hi, my name is Anna and I'm a singer.
Hi, my name is Peyton and I'm a dancer.
And today, what are we doing today?
Today, we are back for a very exciting debut reaction, and we'll be reacting to TNX.
Yes, so TNX is officially debuting today, and for those of you who don't know, they are a 6-member boy group that is debuting from P Nation, which is the company founded by Psy. They were created out of Loud, which was the TV series that aired last year. This is really exciting. It's a big deal because it's P Nation's first idol group, the first artist that's coming out of that company that wasn't already existing before. The debut music video is called 비켜, Move, all caps, and we have watched the teasers in advance, so I kind of know what to expect. And that being said, let's go!
The drama.
Yeah, a lot of drama.
Oh! I love them already.
That was fast. That was really fast.
It didn't take long. When the impact is strong from the beginning, it just hits.
I mean, this is clearly preparing for a storyline. The hits. Oh?
Oh,
It's so
solo
pulled
dance
back.
break.
So pulled back. Oh no! He's hurt.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah, it's very heavy because of those hits.
This is one of those dances where it's already really good. The longer they promote, the better it's going to get. I'll explain that later.
Okay, yeah, I was like, what does that mean? Yeah, very anthem-y. Revolution. Probably because of the horns. Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah. See, the pre-chorus is so interesting because of it's like a guitar. My mind was like, oh, the Olympic torches. Oh.
It's very
Oh. I'm telling you. Listen.
yeah, thank you. This.
Oh.
I really like that.
Oh, the dramatic strings again.
Ooh! Bringing it back from the beginning.
Oh, it's literally drum line with the snare, the actual snare drum. Oh, I like how it was kind of prolonged instead of just hitting and stopping.
What is their storyline gonna be? I don't know. I mean, they're escaping a facility. P-Lab. P-Kya.
Okay, so it is now time for comments, and Peyton, would you like to start us off? What did you like?
everything. It took them approximately 15 seconds to win my heart, which is probably a new record. And just so everyone is aware, I did not watch Loud. I have a moratorium on watching trainee survival shows. I refuse. But I've seen some of the stages since, like, the members were chosen. Anna, however, already knew them and, like, was already very fond before we started. So that's why there's a difference between her, like, already being like, oh, I really like them. And then, like, 15 seconds of me being like,
I know, that's why I was so surprised. I was like, Peyton doesn't know them. Because I messaged her about when they started releasing the, like, YouTube series. And I was like, oh, I'm excited. Like, their date is announced. I added it to our calendar already. So I was surprised when, like, 15 seconds in, she was like, wow. And I was like, you don't know them.
I don't need to know them. The impact, I mean, like, I will know them eventually. But the impact right from the beginning is so strong. And it's so eye-catching. And, like, it really hits the ground running. Literally, the drama and then the, like, tagline right into a dance break, and there's just so much like power and strength and rookie spirit here.
Talking about the music a little bit for my comments, now that we've officially established that I do like them and I went into this knowing them and liking them, it's very hard-hitting. Obviously knew that it was going to be like very anthem-y, chant-esque style. So a couple of things that added to that I might have mentioned in the reaction already. The snare that you hear towards the end, like the snare drum, which makes you think of a drum line, marching band, people marching together. They also have the really hard-hitting bass and hard-hitting horns, like the punchiness that you feel. That is, I would think, like a common theme throughout the song that adds emphasis, but also it like really feels aggressive to the listener, which is in line with the song title and meaning. And then also in the background they have a lot of group O's or woes all together, which is like the group chant feel and building the tension and energy.
To talk about the punchiness, obviously that's shown in the dance too, because they're like highlighting that in their movements as well. But one thing that I noticed about this that I just thought was really interesting is in that punchiness, they're really hitting every movement to the fullest. Like, they're not holding back on any of the movements. I just know how invested in his artist Psy is, and so I know that he gives him a lot of like mentorship, tutelage, things like that. And it reminds me very much of the way Psy dances, where it's very much 100% the entire time. Even in the moments where the song pulls back and like the dance sort of switches styles and it's a little bit smoother, like when I pointed out the member having the solo like dance break in the pre-chorus, it's still every line is fully extended and they're using all of their counts, and it doesn't make it overwhelming, but it makes all of the movements read very well, which emphasizes that sort of like punchiness, like in your face, and also that rookie energy that we talk about in a lot of rookie reactions. So I thought that was really interesting. I also wanted to explain something that I said about the dance.
Yes, please.
So I said this is one of those dances that will get better the longer they promote, and I don't just mean this promotion period, I mean like throughout their career. Every time they go back and do this, it'll just get better and better, because it's already very good, but it's one of those things that's going to evolve with them as they get more maturity and like as they get older. And so right now it's very like punchy and in your face and sort of on top of the music, which shows like the rookie energy, but it also like later I can see as they get older and they get a little bit more like heavier and like mature, it'll take on a different sort of punchiness. And I just really like that, because sometimes groups age out of their debut song and then it like feels awkward if they do it several years into their career. But this is one where I can really see like it will evolve with them and it'll be like something that they can keep doing, and it'll kind of like change and take on different forms. And I really liked that.
I get what you mean now. Yeah, not really related to the punchiness anymore, but musically we talked about the drama. So you hear the strings in the beginning, and then like you also said in the reaction, they bring the strings in towards the second half of the song, so it helps connect it for the continuity of the storyline as well. But then also in the pre-choruses, when you hear the guitar sound that I was mentioning, that still string, and it goes do 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 like that, it is a break from the heaviness of the rest of the song, which is nice. It's a little bit jarring because like the heaviness is mainly cut out, but it is still like continuing that same high level of energy and intensity. So it's like a nice break without it being completely opposite, and like it doesn't break the flow of the song.
The last thing I wanted to say about the dance for now was going back to you talking about the drama. They really emphasize the drama in the dance as well, a lot through their formations, because they're not just doing like pyramids or like lines. They're like building on each other or like circling around each other to really emphasize points. And I don't know, like I'm just thinking about the member who literally is standing on the back of like the dancers. That's so dramatic with the strings in the background.
He's my favorite member.
So, very, very dramatic. I liked it.
Anyways, though, I think that's going to be the end to our comments. So, it is my turn to TLDR, and TLDR for this reaction is, first of all, congratulations to TNX on their official debut. This debut release, Picture Move, is very hard-hitting, aggressive, showing a lot of Shinin rookie energy, but also very good at establishing what seems to be their concept, sound style that they're going for, and a storyline perhaps. I mean, I was already won over before debut. Peyton seems to be won over now, so we're excited to see what they'll be doing in the future.
And if you're also excited about what TNX will do in the future and you want to talk more about that, about them, about this debut with us, then come find us on our socials, which are linked in the cards. And as always, if you enjoyed this reaction video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and bye!
Bye!